September, the grass grows from beneath, and then speculators, farmers, buy lambs from places like Scotland to put lambs to continue to fatten, and that's why we have lamb in the supermarket for 12 months of the year. So what I do here is I have a particular interest in the heritage breed. So this is called the Shetland breed of sheep. As you look elsewhere in the Shetland Islands, largely you will not see colourful sheep like this. You will see white sheep. If you are a wool broker, if you are somebody who buys and grades and sells wool for a living, you tend to want to have a uniform approach. I tend to like variety. I take the view of 1,000 years ago, that when the Viking longships were coming into the harbour here, of course, there was variety. So giving us a nice link to Old Norse, giving us a nice link to our Norwegian cousins to the east, a significant number of these animals. So this is one breed of sheep, over 50 different colours and markings. So for example, you will see a lot of the lambs, the slightly smaller bodied animals, that have multicoloured, spotted fleeces. And they would be called flecket fleeces. Flecket fleeces. See, like that black and white one that's showing us its butt walking down there. Flecket fleeces. F-L-E-K-E-T. Oh yes, or this little one with the orange ear tag.
How about the one in your garden?
Yeah, it's a very professional operation here, so yeah, I'm not going to lie, it's highly professional.
Why do some of them not come running?
Well, so it's a reflection of, you know, I'm giving them sweeties, well, treats, barley nuts, but also sheep have evolved over thousands of years to eat this kind of green stuff that grows, so they don't really need it. If we were doing this in December, I would get taken off my feet. December, winter, minimal grass growth, obviously more sheep. There is also a difference. Once sheep have had their lambs, they're like, well, some of them might be, well, hey, I've got my child now. I'm not needing you, Chris, with your buck here. See how some of them are sort of, they're just sitting down grazing. Now, I shear my sheep every year, taking the fleece off them. You saw some examples of the fleeces inside.
Yeah, wow.
I'll show you my shearing shed when we go back inside through into a different room behind where I was pouring the coffee. So I shear my sheep in the summer months, and the act of shearing, so these guys were sheared in July and August.
Wow.
The act of shearing actually compels the lamb to become weaned. So obviously when a lamb is born in April and May, it needs mother's milk. And then the act of shearing, it's a bit like us taking off hats and coats. You know, you're going to feel a little bit chilly in these northern climes. So the mother puts more energy into feeling warm. As they put more energy into feeling warm, that dries up the milk, and that compels the lamb at a time of year when we have this halcyon, lush grass growth to become weaned. So you'll notice a lot of the lambs, like this little orange tagged one, is chewing the cud there. Yeah. Chewing. That is now a grazing ruminant animal. I could take, so no word of a lie, yesterday, big sheepy day here, because I hadn't had enough with 9,500 the previous 3 days. This is the time of year when we're starting to get our lambs ready for market. So the girl lambs this year will have orange tags, and the boy lambs this year have a single yellow tag. Boy lambs ultimately are destined for food. Female lambs are destined for breeding and a continuation of